Kaido asked, "There is one thing I want to ask." "Actually, who are you?" Luffy loudly says. "You ask me who am I? My name is Monkey D. Luffy, the one who will surpass you, and the man who would become the Pirate King." Sin also moved because it looks to Nesher, staring intently at Wenakuni. It says, "Hey Joy Boy, I really miss this beat. It feels like you were really there. I'm so happy. I feel this is destiny. If I meet you here." Then Shin moved on roof Onigashima. Everywhere Kaido says, "I'm so relieved, because your attitude is still cocky as usual. The so-called new resurrection will occur, when your body and soul are united with the power that you have. But who would have thought? If the power you have is truly beyond reason. And now I've lost so much. I lost a lot of things I was proud of. What I built and what I collected, to this day. Both my men and this castle of mine." Luffy loudly answered, "Even so, there are still things I must take from you." And without ado, Kaido attacked Luffy with his jutsu, but Great Luffy with his Gear 5. He casually countered Kaido's attack, and the fierce fighting continued. Apparently already using Give Vape, Luffy seems to be at a disadvantage. Then Kaido opens a chat. Kaido says, "On the show floor as well as the castle, beneath us is already enveloped in the flames of war. Then thousands of Mu members are also locked up there, and they will all burn to death." Luffy smiles broadly, and then said, "I've left all the business below to them, and my task is only one, which is to defeat you." Luffy's words were answered with Kaido's wind jutsu, but Luffy swiftly managed to dodge Kaido's attack, then moved to the inside of the dome. Focus on the show floor. It looks all covered by fire. Came a voice asking to extinguish the fire, and it looks like even part of the tower has been engulfed in flames. The scene then moves on to Chopper and Nami. Seen Chopper running towards Nami, and Nami seems happy to meet Chopper. Chopper says, "Nami, are you okay?" "Then how is this? The fire won't go out." Then the look on Nami's face changed. He says, "What are you saying?" Don't Zoro Sanji, Frankie Usopp, Robin Brook, and Jinbe doesn't exist. What if they were surrounded by fire? But if as long as this island is above the sky, then we have nowhere to escape, and we will die. Chopper answered, "But even looking for 2 Onigashima, it was completely surrounded by flames. Even this place isn't safe anymore." "Hey Zeus, you can make it rain," said Chopper. Zeus also answered, "If the fire was this big, instead I will be burned to the ground." Then moved inside the basement castle. All the Alliance members looked frustrated, because there was no hope of escape. They were very resigned. Move on to the first floor. It turns out that Peepo and his friends were also trapped in the fire. Peepo says, "Shit, I cannot stand." And finally Peepo passed out. And seen his friend lift the Peepo. And Nakamen also grumbled, "You fucking Peepo. You've always been a pain in the ass. It seems we won't survive. Help us, Captain," in a resigned tone. Then the story moved in the basement floor. Brook and Robin are confused. Brook says, "Is there a way we can all get out?" Robin also answered, "There doesn't seem to be any." Then the Alliance members also look resigned. And plus they were surrounded by enemies. Then the moment moved in the left brain tower. Red Light District. It turns out there are Sanji. Sanji said, "The garden has vanished. It's useless. Even want to run outside. There is no way out." Then moved back in the basement. Apo said, "Just hold the heat. Quickly break down the wall. Otherwise we will die." Here it turns out I'm not alone. She was with one of Kaido's monsters. still in basement floors, the moment where Yusuf is issuing its ultimate move. But the result was 0. From behind was heard. "What you do is like salting sea water." "In vain, sir," said one member of the alliance. Yusuf also looks annoyed. It says noisy. "I'm trying. I promised Izu. Kin and Kiko. I want to save myself too. Then move in the left brain tower." Apparently there is Frankie. There Frankie says, "This castle was literally already on fire. I'd better run where? Moreover, Zoro's life is in danger. I have to take her to the chopper, to be treated immediately." Then suddenly a word was heard. "But before that happened, we will all burn to death." With annoyance, Frankie snapped at the person. And the scene moved to the moment of Jinbai and Reizo in the 4th floor of the castle. Reizo shouted, "Preparations have been completed. My Jinbi Lord is so grateful, because you already want to trust me." Jinbi also answered, "You are the samurai who chose Luffy to be a part of the alliance. Of course I will trust you." "Then do it," Reizo answered. "I will also trust you." While remembering Reizo's past, it says, "Since then I've been preparing, closing this episode with hope." Spoiler: One Piece episode 1073. Then what according to Nakama all?